Episode 44F Rwanda and Utah, Steps Forward Toward Clean Air.
In Rwanda, one step forward for clean air. Rwanda's health and forests need a clean break with cook stoves. The leader of the Sustainable Growth Team at the United Nations Development Team Rwanda wrote an article about how to do this. He is an expert on environmental sustainability and climate solutions. He wrote, Rwanda should aim to fully phase out the use of wood and charcoal for energy by the end of the decade. I recently led the launch of a green project to restore 263,000 hectares of damaged forests and biodiversity in the Mayaga region. Even as Rwanda replants trees, more forests are felled for fuel. It is as if we are giving a patient blood infusion in their right arm while they bleed from their left. This outcome is not inevitable. According to the National Strategy for Transformation, 2017 to 2024, more than 83.3% of households in 2014 were dependent on firewood as a source of energy for cooking. Rwanda aims to reduce the percentage of households using wood fuel and charcoal for cooking from 83.3% in 2014 to 42% in 2024. But this effort is stalling. We need to be more ambitious. Rather than gradually reducing dependence on forests for fuel, Rwanda should aim to fully phase out the use of wood and charcoal for energy by the end of the decade. This would inspire innovative action and more rapidly position Rwanda as a middle-income, climate-resilient and low-carbon economy by 2035. It would also save lives. Currently, some 1.9 million out of 2.41 million Rwandan households use wood and charcoal for cooking, creating a dispersed but massive problem of indoor air pollution. Indoor air pollution is so damaging to health that in 2004 the World Health Organization labeled it the killer in the kitchen. Globally, it causes more than 4 million premature deaths every year, 50% of which are children under the age of 5. Close to half of deaths due to pneumonia among children under 5 years of age are caused by soot inhaled from household air pollution. Clearly, we have good reasons to end the use of firewood and charcoal for cooking, and strategies have been tested to promote the shift to low-carbon energy sources. Energy-efficient cooking stoves, the use of liquefied petroleum gas, LPG, and of biogas have all been tested in urban and rural areas of this country of 1,000 hills. But these proposed solutions have been constrained by cost, availability, and acceptability. For instance, 6 kilograms of liquefied petroleum gas, LPG, the minimum cylinder size available on the market, costs RWF 6,000. This is 3 times as much as many Rwandans earn in a day, and 60 times more than they would spend on a daily purchase of charcoal for cooking. We have had more success with biogas, but mainly in large group settings like prisons and schools. As of 2018, all of the nation's prisons were using biogas from latrines for cooking. Unfortunately, it has been a less viable solution for rural households that cannot afford maintenance cost. The main solution promoted for household use has been more energy-efficient cook stoves, which has attracted millions of dollars from donor funding. The World Bank's largest clean cooking operation in Africa is in Rwanda. While this approach may gradually reduce dependence on firewood, it does not end the destruction of Rwanda's forests. Households have hesitated to embrace it, not only in Rwanda but globally as well. To center policy on a halfway measure when total transformation is needed will only prolong the agony of the patient. It is time to move on from partial solutions to accelerating a fundamental shift to alternative energy sources. Government agencies, private companies, and donors need to rigorously investigate and scale up alternative energy sources. Promising alternatives include transformation of municipal waste into clean cooking energy, the ecologically sound production of biofuel crops such as maize, sugarcane and cassava, capture of methane gas from the waters of Rwanda's many lakes, including Lake Kivu, expansion of biogas use in large group settings such as schools and hospitals. Make a clean break with households' use of firewood and charcoal by 2030.
In Utah, one step forward for clean air. On October 17, 2022, a program, which helps Utahns convert wood-burning fireplaces and stoves to gas, was publicized. As reported from Cache County, Utah, a new state program will help Utahns convert their wood-burning fireplace or stove to gas. The Utah Department of Environmental Quality's Division of Air Quality, DAQ, created the program to help eligible Utahns cover the cost of converting their stoves or fireplaces. The Wood Stove and Fireplace Conversion Assistance Program could cover up to 95% of those costs. An application for the Wood Stove and Fireplace Conversion Assistance Program became available Monday morning to Cache County residents. Residents have until 10 p.m. Tuesday to fill out the application. For those in Box Elder, Davis, Salt Lake County, and Weber counties, an application period will open on November 7, 2022, and another will open on February 6, 2023. Why does the program exist? An environmental scientist with the Division of Air Quality, DAQ, said the program was created in order to reduce wintertime emissions from wood burning, which is a significant source of particulate matter in the wintertime. The DAQ said the program is aimed at counties with poor wintertime air quality. It's beneficial for those individuals who want to clear up the air quality, as well as clear up the air quality in their homes, the environmental scientist said. Who qualifies? People in Cache, Box Elder, Davis, Salt Lake County, and Weber counties are eligible for the program. Only people with houses that rely on wood burning as their primary or secondary source of heat qualify for the program. A secondary source means that wood burning provides a substantial amount of home heating every winter. The conversion is not available for people remodeling their homes and is not available to anyone outside of the listed counties.
Mary noted that wood burning emits more CO2 than coal burning. Mary calculated the CO2 emissions of natural gas burning are, at most, around half of the CO2 that coal emits. Mary also did a calculation from the chart from Families for Clean Air, which compared the weight of PM 2.5 emitted annually. The weights were 1/6 of a pound for natural gas, 27 pounds for a wood pellet stove, 97 pounds for a certified wood stove, and 244 pounds for an uncertified wood stove. Also, the natural gas weights would not increase over time, but wood burning emissions might very well increase over time, as wood stoves aged or were not maintained under laboratory conditions. Given the weights from the Families for Clean Air chart, a wood pellet stove emits 16,200 times more PM 2.5 than a natural gas furnace. A certified wood stove emits 58,200 times more PM 2.5 than a natural gas furnace, and an uncertified wood stove emits 146,400 times more PM 2.5 than a natural gas furnace. Mary noted that the focus of residents against wood smoke emission particulates, ROSEP, is on the health effects to near neighbors of living next to residential wood burning, in those hyper-localized areas where the source of particulate pollution, PM 2.5, is concentrated. PM 2.5, particulate matter of 2.5 micrometer size, is the perfect size to infiltrate the human lung, causing a cascade of human health problems. Wood smoke consists of 90% PM 2.5. Residential PM 2.5 monitors can be purchased by neighbors from Purple Air for less than $300, and their locations are put on the online Purple Air map, along with data uploaded every 10 minutes, available to the general public, and of course, to governmental authorities. Neighbors of residential wood burners would like their Purple Air PM 2.5 monitor data to be used to regulate and shut down residential wood burning detected at neighbors' fence lines that exceeds the World Health Organization, WHO, standards of 5 micrograms per meter cubed or future U.S. standards of 8 micrograms per meter cubed. There could even be court-ordered monitoring using a neighbor-owned Purple Air PM 2.5 monitor as a breathalyzer, similar to car breathalyzers court-ordered for repeat drunk drivers, to turn off the ignition of a neighboring indoor wood stove when levels of PM 2.5 in a near neighbor's yard is exceeded. In this way, governmental authorities would not have to check the make and model of an appliance and would not have to rely on unreliable certification and other